So, hey man, that was a mastermind move. So, man, let's get to some of
Real
these
quick, coach.
guys in the.
Real quick, coach.
What?
Hey, hey, it was a quick story about Kirby's motivational skill set as the best coach in the country too. That was laid out this past weekend when he was asked about getting his team ready to play at 11 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, but Central Time. Man, I think, look, this is why we have the best coach in the country because Kirby said, I need to get these guys motivated because they got to get up early, right? This is one of the earlier games that we've had, and it feels different when you're away from home. So we had the parents send
Yep. It's
in
dope as hell.
video talking to the kids, telling them how proud they were of their kids, and talking about back in the day when they had to get up the little league and little pound ball at 9 o'clock in the morning and go out there and do their thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one of the things that Nate
Taking it
Frazier
back.
said was,
Yeah.
yeah, taking it back. And that's one of the things that also Nate Frazier pointed out, man, was, real touching to him, seeing his mom, knowing the team had gone through this real loss that none of us really know what that feels like because we didn't have that relationship with that lady. But team seemed to have taken it hard because she was a real integral piece to
Hmm.
that building, right? And
Hmm.
man, our coach cares about the kids. He's not a toolbox guy. He's a heart guy, and that's what I love, man. That's another shout out to Coach Kirby Smart.
That's right, man. Listen, man, best coach in America. You know what I'm saying? Glad to have him on our sidelines. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into talking about these Texas Longhorns trying to come into Athens and do whatever they think they're gonna do. But let's get to some of these comments. James Frank say, "How can we donate to the pod?" So what you can do is whether it's Venmo, Cash App, or I don't know Zelle. Well, Zelle will have to be an email, but Venmo or Cash App you can send to Fanatic Sports. If you want to do that, or you can go on to the Fanatic Sports YouTube channel and you can do a super chat for however much you want. But whatever you do, whether it's views, comments, or money, we appreciate it all. So appreciate that, James Frank.
Absolutely.
Shout out to
Uh,
James.
That's right.
I say he's still mad that we took Monroe out of the state of South Carolina. Yeah, South Carolina was big on him for real, and we did steal that guy. So shout out to
Stat guy. That's
I got
3 years
a
ago. Let it
question.
let it go, stat guy.
go ahead, E. You said you had a question, E?
Hey, yeah. So, man, we was talking about. So JV was talking about the defense, right? And
Mhm.
I saw an interesting article. Dude from Pro Football Focus. Man, so the 11 guys that we have on defense, right? He was, breaking down the defense. Dude, we had two seniors, two juniors, and then everybody else is either a freshman. They've been on campus less than 2 years, right?
Mhm.
So my question is, I'm like, damn. So we are super young. I know we've been talking about it. So when we've been
54%
criticizing the
one or
defense
two year
all year, but
players.
is this a rebuilding year for the defense? Is that because that was the question? I'm like, damn, I never looked at it that way. Are we rebuilding on defense, in y'all opinion, or is that just
Yeah.
crazy?
Shawty, you had the numbers for us?
Yeah, I was just saying, just to kind of, piggyback off that, our roster is composed of 54% 1 and 2 year players, just to add
Mm,
to that point. But we kind
yep.
of been harping on that throughout the year that we are young, and that's what Kirby been saying. That's where a lot of these,
Yep.
inconsistencies on defense is coming from. You know what I'm saying? We have guys
Yep.
that, have been here, but we don't have a lot of experience. So that's, it's just not starting to come together though.
I'm with you
Yep.
too. I think coming into the year, Kirby told us, a lot of times we think stuff be coach speak, but he told us in the preseason
It
we was
ain't Coach
really
Pete.
young.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And we seeing it is real. Like we played, like Shawty said, I think that number actually may be a little bit higher from what I saw. I know there's different publications out there, as far as the 1 and 2 year players. It's three teams that's really young in the SEC, and it's Georgia, Texas, and Florida. And we see what
Mm.
Kirby's doing with these young guys. So I think he knew it was a process. I don't know if Kirby will ever say it was a rebuilding year. You know what I'm saying? But
What's the
I
percentage
guess
higher or lower than 1 and 2 year players for
it
us?
was higher. We was 64. Florida
Okay,
was
I thought it was
Florida.
50, but it might have
Yeah,
been 64. I
it
know it
was
was something.
64.
Okay.
Florida's was 66, and Texas was 59. So like, hey, Vandy's the oldest team in the conference. One of the oldest teams in
Damn,
So
the
that's a
nation.
probably
So
lot,
37,
guys. That is
37
a
yeah.
years
lot.
old.
Yeah, Pavia definitely raising that percentage. B Shaw say, B
Come on
Shaw
now, we
say,
can't do that.
hey, CA,
I'm
whatever
with
they
it.
did it to us
I'm with
when
it.
we had Stetson. So
What happened? They got
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, look,
We had one. Yeah, he was
Pavia
30.
yeah, what it is.
32 easy.
They made a big deal about our GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense for a team like Vandy to be old because just based off how their program is set up, they would have to be an old team in order
To
to
be
be
competitive.
competitive. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Kentucky
To be
normally,
good,
and
yep.
this year Kentucky ain't as old as they normally are, which could, be why they, like that. B.
Right.
Shaw say, is Zachariah Branch's performance is just status quo now because he did have
Yes.
8 or 9 catches. It's kind of like Jordan, you
He's
just
right.
expect them to drop 30. So no, because nobody really shouted out
Shout out
Zachariah.
to Jay Freeze.
Lead the league in what is it? Run
Yards
up.
Yep, yards after catch. And he wanted to say top 10 in yards after catch in the nation.
Where my USC guy he was saying like he was happy to have him out the division. I just want to know where he at.
Cal, the first couple of games when Zach Branch had 3, and 4 each game, and then he went on a streak of 9, 8, 10 catches. My guy Trojan Fight been missing ass. And Trojan Fight, if you're listening, where you at, my guy? Come back.
Yeah, dog.
Come back in the comments, sir.
It's all love, you know what I'm saying?
It's
He's been great. He's been
man.
awesome this year.
Right,
He's been
Bruce
an awesome player.
Bruce Taylor said KJ was all over the place Saturday. He looks ready to step up for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
For sure. He looked like, listen, man. Hey, man, shout out to old Anthony Evans. He still got love for the dogs, but he was apparently texting all the players, talking a little trash, and KJ had to let him know. He almost clothesline to do, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was texting the players.
Yes, he did.
So KJ had to let him know, hey, man, it's still Athens. Just because you ain't here, it's still
close.
KJ made a great business decision when he grabbed him on that pass interference, though. That's what that's the best play of the game.
Why I'm at home jumping up like he scored.
I'm talking about he by him. I'm like, oh my goodness.
KJ was looking in the backfield. That's the only thing he could do.
You're right. No, I'm saying that's play of the game almost. We don't want that explosive play at that point.
That was on the first.
It was. Smart. That was one of the better plays he made.
He was backed up too, coach. That would have been like 80, 90 yards.
At the least, and he'd have struck out.
I said if they scored an 88-yard touchdown right there, that place. I know JD said the cowbells was already crazy. They
my God,
bananas, dog! Like that's
crazy. They went damn crazy.
They were waiting on something. So KJ did play well. Going back, one thing I do want to say is Zach Branch, man. I think every wide receiver is a volume guy. Every wide receiver is a volume guy. You won't see what he can do until he actually get a chance to do it in bunches. He's earned it, and now he's our feature. And I think that's really one thing we can lean on. Just like we didn't even bring him up in the top 4 or 5 guys. We getting used to it. So yeah, I'm glad to have it. Look at Cole. Look at who you getting at, Cole. Horns down.
Look at it.
Let's go, Cole.
Let's go, Cole.
Hey, $50 super chat say go dogs, horns down. So he definitely get the horns down. We
give him what he want.
We appreciate it. He know that StreamYard costs. He trying to keep the boys afloat. I appreciate it.
Somebody got to.
Maybe one down and one up.
Hey, we appreciate it. I think that's James Frank, man. I appreciate it. We appreciate you getting in the super chat again. Whether it's views or likes or subs, all of that stuff matters too. We do it because we like interacting with y'all and we like talking football, especially the dogs. But we definitely appreciate that so much, Jay Frizzy. Randy Payne say ready for Saturday night. I'll be there. Go dogs. Who else will be in Athens in the chat? Who else gonna be in Athens? South Georgia loves the dogs. Are you making that? You hitting the road, Randy? You coming from South Georgia? Okay, listen, man, it's gonna be bananas in Athens.
Let's get it, Randy.
Why not?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Campus gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit.
I'm about to pace myself. I want to make sure I make it to the game. Man.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, Coach.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about. Listen, I'm talking about making it to watch it. I put around.
I know the tailgate gonna be so crucial. I might just have to cruise during the game. But I'm starting early. I'm gonna build momentum now. We doing something.
You got get that 4 to 6
y'all
o'clock.
come find us.
Right,
You're right.
right.
I'm gonna
Hey,
Y'all
have
come
to.
listen,
find
tell,
us.
tell
We'll
them,
be in
tell
the
them
I'm
where
gonna
we're
float
building.
gonna
all
be.
around.
Tell them where we're gonna be at, CA, where the official meetup at or
Bourbon
whatever. You
Club,
know what I'm
baby.
saying?
Morris Hall Tailgate, Bulldog Bourbon Club. We getting the details hammered out this week. We definitely gonna be there on site early. If you show up, I'll be there no later than 12 o'clock because games kick off and we're gonna be. I'm gonna have a little mic stand set up. We're gonna have some pictures set up, and we're gonna make sure we get that dog talk started early. So you're more than welcome to stop by, uh, chime in, get your picture taken,
Chop it
donate,
up with the dogs. That's
get
right.
merch.
First family will be there. First lady and Steve will be hanging out at the Bourbon
Yep.
Club. You know, you want to talk to the
Hey,
RTH crew, we'll be there chopping up. Shout out to the Bourbon Club.
damn right.
Hey man,
Hey, so
so
if you
Morris
like
Hall
me and don't know what the
Tailgate.
hell the Morris Hall is, I don't know what that is, but I know what the damn Memorial Hall is. If come find us,
it's,
we right next to Memorial Hall. Y'all know what that is.
if
Don't
you
act like
don't know what
you don't
that's
Yep.
know.
it, it's right behind the stadium. You know what I'm saying? Across the street
Right
from the
there.
tape.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Across the
And
street from the tape, behind the stadium.
you know what? To kind of just piggyback off something that CA said, I was sitting over here thinking about it when he was saying that, all of our guys are volume receivers. I mean, I think that is true in a sense, but it's just, I don't think anybody could be like Branch other than maybe Bell because of the ways that we could get them the ball.
You think
think
if we
Close to the
throwing it to them
line
that
and down.
much,
Yeah.
it's I
right,
was about to say
right,
it
right.
ain't like we can because to your point, Noah couldn't be that because we throwing it downfield and we ain't taking 10 shots. You know what I'm saying? I get you.
Right. And I'm just
True. I'm
saying,
not saying every guy's the same guy.
no, I know I wasn't saying that. I was just saying, I was just sitting here thinking about it. And I think just the fact that, to your point, when you
In
talk
our
about
offense.
volume,
Yeah.
we talked about it a little bit last week about having a feature. You can just see
Mm-hmm.
that anytime we feature anyone, even in the run game, with it being Nate, it's just like anytime we feature anyone as of late, it just seems to open up the offense for everyone else.
Right. I think you right. I think it did it like remember the what game was that? Lucky had 3 touchdowns. Was that the Auburn game or
That
whatever?
last week,
Ole Miss.
No,
That was Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
No, Ole
Ole
Miss,
Ole
Miss.
wasn't it?
Miss.
Ole Miss,
Yeah,
yeah.
we scored on every. We had it all 8 times and scored on all 8 drives. So to your point, it is like when we do feature one of these guys. I mean, we got a lot of weapons. I don't think that's an easy choice for Gunner and Bobo. You know what I'm saying?
No, you got to earn that feature spot, and they're not gonna give it to you. That's the thing about it.
Damn
You
right.
have to earn it, regardless of where you are. You're not gonna get 10 catches just because you want 10 catches. You got to earn it, and those guys have proven it, and that's what I'm excited about. You got to show and prove for us to want to feed you or feature you. We got more than one guy we can feature right now.
That's right. The thievery. Will you be in Athens to watch your horns get B to A? Huh? Will you be there? I mean, we like to tailgate and show
Bring
up.
an extra cowhide
Yeah, come
because
find
You
we're
know
us.
what
gonna
I'm
wear
saying?
that
Yeah,
top
come
out.
find us.
Right.
Hey, Coach, I know a lot of folks. I know a lot of folks were asking about Lawson. I just saw Shelby post a comment about him, but after the game, I did reach out to Mike, reached out to his pops, and he was saying that Lawson was solid. He actually wanted to go back into the game on Saturday,
Yep.
so he's
No.
good. They didn't report whether or not he was, say whether or not he was in concussion protocol or nothing like that. But you can see after the game, while all the guys were standing around talking to Evans, Lucky was one of those guys that was standing out there chopping it up with everybody.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
I think my guy, Law Dog, man, he's good to go, folks. That was
Good.
scary hit on him,
Glad to hear it.
but yeah, he came
Appreciate
back, and
that,
I think he's gonna
JB.
be the Law Dog.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think he
Okay.
may see limited action against Texas, but Kirby did say he was doing pretty good. He says Bobo suffered a cut to the calf, I think it
Man,
was, but he
that
said
was a
he'll be
hand.
Hand.
yeah, but he said
Yeah.
he'll be good to go on
His
Saturday
hand.
as well. Yes, he'll be good to go on Saturday as well. Jordan Hall will not be available on Saturday, and I think DeMelo Jones should be back for Saturday as well. So, hey man, we'll couple of nicks here and there, but nothing too bad. Bruce Taylor said, "I love the way we run the ball, but Gunner can get after them too when he has time. I love that you can see the growth in his play. Gunner is a special player, in my opinion." The thievery. You gonna change your name on me. This is my Texas guy.
I'll be the Mexican wearing the monster shoes.
You coming for real? I forget. He's a member. Shout out to the Thievery. He's a member of the channel.
That BNG, ain't it?
That's BNG. Yeah, that's BNG. Okay,
That's
you done changed it. You got me, Ben. Okay, yeah. Ben, Texas guy, cool dude, man. He's our Latino
Well,
brethren.
BNG
You
is
know what I'm saying?
Mexican though. Yeah,
Yeah, he's our Latino
Yeah.
brethren. So he can do that, you know what I'm saying? He be riding hard for Pavia, you know what I'm saying? So I was about to say, he said he spent a lot of grip on that Ohio State game. So I was like, he said, so now he can't. Quinceañera is coming up. Oh, I get it.
You got to translate now.
Quinceañera is
She
the
turning 15, man.
He's turning 15. It's the
I ain't
equivalent of a
Mexican,
Sweet 16. Yeah. So Black Continuum says Ellis Robinson is going up. True. And Daniel Harris cited. We did see it. Me and Shawty kind of touched on this.
Yeah.
JD,
Damn
you was at the
ball going
game.
over
Hold
your
up.
head again.
I only seen
I was
him.
about to say that wasn't no good one though.
Right.
Yeah,
I only
I don't
seen
want
him
to
in
see him
that
no
mop.
more. I'm
Did
good.
he play in all of the mop-up duty, JV?
Yeah, he was out there a lot, man. I was
Okay.
surprised to see him. But
Okay.
you know, a few plays, if the few plays are indicative of what the coach has been looking at, we ain't gonna see him much more. Because
Agreed.
going from what we saw of him early in the year to not playing to where he is now, he is taking a huge step back.
DeMelo
I
Jones.
I
Let me
agree.
get DeMelo
Coach,
Jones.
I'm gonna say this too. What I looked at a little bit of the game a little earlier today, and what I saw with him was it wasn't an ability thing, it was an effort thing. On the one play he got
Yeah.
beat down the sideline.
He wasn't
You go
running
back
full
and look at the
speed.
play,
Yep.
very lackluster. Very lackluster. It's almost like he didn't give a damn that he got beat. He did make the tackle, but you could just see that, you know what I'm saying, he just didn't have that energy. He just didn't, he didn't have that dog in him. So I agree with what V said. I don't think we're gonna be seeing very much of him anymore either. Because obviously the one thing we know about Kirby, if you're not giving the effort, you're not gonna be on the field.
Facts. So, man,
Great
this
call.
Texas
Great
defense
call.
that we about to play, Shawty, is I want to say number 4 in stopping the run in the nation, if I'm not mistaken.
3.
And we 3. Got it. Okay. And we are very high in rush, being able to actually run the ball. So how you think we're gonna try to attack this? Is this gonna be a throw to open the run, or is this gonna be status quo and then we just gonna keep them honest with the run?
Well, to your point, Coach, at the end of the day, some got to give. They 3 against the run, and we like to try. We actually both teams like to try to establish the run, but we're obviously a lot better at it. And something's gonna have to give. And I'm just hoping that our health and our rotation line, the depth of our line, is going to continue to do what we have seen throughout the year, just wear these guys down, and eventually, beat them out towards the end of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's going to be a close, long, hard fought game. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I said right. Right.
Yeah, and I don't want to shift gears, but honestly, I'm just more concerned about the defensive side of the ball. I think offensively we'll be okay. I think we'll be able to stay pace close enough to keep it close and win the game. But what I'm afraid of is the defense, because we're not a team that generally gets a lot of pressure. Right. And I think we always talk about how quarterbacks come into our stadium, or quarterbacks we play against them, and they look all world. And Arch Manning can look all world if we don't get no pressure on Arch Manning. And I think that's a problem that, we can have, is not getting pressure on Arch Manning.
Right. And I think, shout out to what JB said earlier, I think same thing with Blake Shapen and that Mississippi State offense. I think, I ain't going to say we're going to blitz as much as we did, like we did early, but I think Glenn Schumann knew that. And I think he knows that coming in. And I'm assuming we're going to try to, generate some kind of pressure if our guys can't get home. But what I'll say about the defense, and as we go along with this Texas preview, guys, jump in when you feel it. I'll say to this, as far as explosive plays, we're 13th in the nation, which is the highest in the SEC. The next closest teams are Texas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, and one more, and they're all tied at 26 in the nation for giving up explosive plays. And also we're 3rd in the SEC in yards per game given up. So it doesn't look like what we want Georgia football to look like. And I'm not saying that's an excuse, but I don't think it's as bad because we give up those early drives, I think, but we make people earn it. And then we're making people earn it, and then they get kind of, antsy, you know what I'm saying, and then into mistakes or whatever. So I'm with you. I think we got to pressure Arch Manning. I think Glenn Schumann is definitely, we can't wait till the second half. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to that Mississippi State offense. We got to come out and we gotta get pressure on him, but also on the offensive side, we definitely gonna have to stick with the run. I don't want to abandon the run if Texas is slowing that down.
And the one thing, Keith, before you go to the next guy too, Coach, the next key thing about Texas also that I like about them that's going to be a little bit more difficult for us. They're going to use the quarterback in the run game. They're going to have that extra blocker.
Right. JV, what you seen from Texas that you want us to attack on Saturday?
Well, I'm with Shawty, man. I think that our offense against their defense, we have a slight edge there, right? Because I think we are pretty prolific at this point. I think that we have a lot of weapons. We can spread them out, or we can pack them in, and we can, fight in a phone booth. If you want to do it like that, we can do it however you want. We can give it to you. But on the defensive side of the ball, this is what I see from Texas's offense. And all year, they haven't really been that great. I think the last game against Vanderbilt, they stacked up a pretty big lead against Vanderbilt. I think Arch had like 176 yards for the whole game, though. And this is what I was seeing in that game. Vanderbilt had a hell of a lot of missed tackles. Arch was throwing the ball at the line of scrimmage, and they had a ton of yards. Threw for 176 yards all game, and they had at least 125 yards of yak from just throwing it to the line of scrimmage. So they still aren't pushing the ball down the field.
Right.
They still aren't really using Arch in a prolific way when it comes to running and include him in the running game. I think that we can really put the pressure on him if we just don't give it up easy, because he's still the same guy we've been watching all year. And, having Hall out, I think, could be a detriment to us. But I feel like our linebacker play has picked up. I can't say that our DB play has picked up, but we look dumb. I felt like we looked dumb in that Mississippi State game. And Mississippi State have been doing and playing some good offense. So what am I looking forward to? I'm looking forward to see if we, like you said, Coach, if we're going to come out and play an aggressive brand of football on defense against a guy who we know becomes a deer in headlights when the bullets start flying. And he's going to be between the hedges inside a stadium that's going to be rocky. We can get it.
Right. You mentioned all three levels of the defense. Our linebackers have definitely been playing good as of late, and Texas got good linebackers too. And like you say, Saturday for sure, the DBs didn't look bad. It's not, but we know they're still a work in progress. And E-Rob, to that, JV mentioned all the yak yards that Texas receivers had on Saturday against Vandy. One thing I've been saying all year is I don't believe they can create separation because they're not true route runners. But what they are is Olympic speed, fast, and shifty. You know what I'm saying? So like are you at all worried about that with our DBs and how people have gotten behind us? I mean, we just talked about KJ. Albeit a veteran move, you know what I'm saying, grabbing Anthony Evans, but Texas got some of that same speed.
Yeah, hell yeah, I'm worried about it. I'm big worried about it. That's like my biggest concern. But I'll tell you what, we talk about the DBs looking like they're playing a little bit better here in the last few games. That correlates with also in the last few games we've gotten a couple of sacks. You know what I'm saying? So we got like 2 or 3 sacks last game. Funny how that works. You know what I'm saying? It all kind of works together. When we start getting a little bit more pressure, they look better on the back end. If you're asking them to cover for 4 and 5 seconds, then we're gonna get hit up. That's just gonna be what it is. So we started to affect the quarterback a little bit. Like JB said, dude was asking to get out the game. That matters. When you start battering guys, that helps everybody, especially on the back end. So we know Texas has athletes. We know that. We know we're gonna have to make tackles. Let's just go out there and do what we do. That's Georgia football. Make tackles. Do not give up big plays. Make them earn it. Make them go long drives. And then somewhere in there, they will make a mistake. They will get a a false start. They will fumble the ball. They'll do something, and we'll be able to get pressure. If we can get pressure on Arch Manning, I really do feel like we'll win this game pretty comfortably.
I'm with it. Now, getting pressure is the key, and now that brings me what I want to ask you about Cool Cal, aka Football Genius. Listen,
Yes, sir.
the trenches. Which side of the ball are you more confident in? Because this offensive line seems like it's gelling, but they're going against probably the best defense we played this year against a guy in Colin Hill and Anthony Hill and Colin Simmons, who are All-American candidates. Or on the flip side, our defensive line going against what is a formidable run game. Which one of these trenches for the Dogs you more confident in?
Man, I wouldn't have thought this a few weeks ago, but I'm more confident in our offensive line versus their defense. A couple reasons why. Again, looking last few weeks, especially last game, when I started looking at the lines of scrimmage, we moving guys now. I think that was one of the big issues that we had before. It felt like it was always a stalemate.
Yes.
It's no longer been a stalemate the last few weeks. We're actually pushing guys back, which is giving those running backs opportunities to get holes and make explosive plays. I think that's something. And also, I want to say this about Texas defense. They are awesome against stopping the run, but also want to say this too. When they played Florida, Lagway had 298 passing. When they played Kentucky, even though they won that game, Boley had 300 and something yards passing. Mississippi State quarterback Blake Shapen had 300 and something. Diego Pavia had 365 against that defense. I think Texas defense is a little overrated. I don't think they've been as good as they've been the last few years. I think we have a whole lot of opportunities to go out there and make some plays and for that offense to keep on churning, and they're gonna have to keep up with us. That's what I'm looking at.
Listen, I like it. I did not know. I knew about the Blake Shapen. I didn't know Kentucky old buddy had.
I didn't know that.
300.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great
So
stat, Cal. Football genius.
Right.
I do.
Listen, it sounds like what Cal said. We can take that stalemate up front with our offensive line and their front seven. We got some opportunities back there because we definitely got the weapons on the outside. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen our guy London Humphreys in a minute. He just waiting to explode on somebody. Shout out to London Humphreys. You know what I'm saying? Take that.
Don't throw a pretty ball.
Right. He just came back this week. I think they got 2 guys back in the secondary that they had lost.
So that may have been. Now, let me ask you, Shawty, those 2 guys. What have they been out? A couple of weeks, 1 week? I mean, I like.
Well, Tad, but he's basically the quarterback of the secondary.
He's the preseason All-American.
Right. So what I'm saying, so having him back is, I'm just saying that's big.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Did he play in any of those games where they was giving up? Like the
that I don't know. He was.
I'm not quite sure on that either.
But yeah, you're right. That dude is having him back is a key. God, I don't know. We ain't got no update, but we sure will like Kyron Jones back there in that backfield, in that defensive backfield. If he can, I'm just saying, Kyron, don't risk your future in that. But if you're healthy, we need to see you out there. Shout out to Branch, the other Branch brother, though. He's been getting in some situations, and I think he's getting better with more reps on the field. Just needs you to stay healthy, so we can, assist KJ back there in that second.
Did Bowen get hurt again? Because he started, then I didn't see him anymore out the game. Did he get hurt, re-injury?
No, he didn't get hurt. I think it was what we talked about early in the year. I think Nate was cooking, and they was like, let's roll with Nate. Because he still got the touchdown, like I want to say in the third quarter. Yeah. So he ran the ball, but I think Nate was the hot hand, and they rolled with Nate. You know what I'm saying? I'm not opposed to that. I'm never opposed to if we got 2 good running backs and one of them get hot, feed him the ball. If the other one get hot, feed him the ball. You know what I'm saying? I think that's how we mostly did for the most part with Sony and with Sony and Nick.
Sony and Chubb.
But hey man, we're gonna go off on a tangent about when we didn't do it. But I think that's kind of what happened. Kirby didn't report nothing, and he didn't go out of the game. He came back in the game later on in the game, but it was just Nate's day, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So, 12 carries, 181 yards, and then Gunner cooking them through the air for almost 300. So that's what I say earlier, man. It's hard to get everybody's touches. I mean, Phillips got the ball a little bit too.
Yeah, we had a little Bo Walker sighting. He
did.
ran
Yeah,
over. Hey,
I
hey,
like Bo Walker.
Look
we
Yeah,
explosive.
always have. We always
I
have.
like Bo.
You
Yep.
know, so I just want to say real quick too, Taft was only out against Vanderbilt. So I just want to throw that in
but
there.
but even when you out against
The
one
football
team,
genius.
right, still coming back. I get what you're saying. Like I said, he is an All-American. But to y'all point about what they've given up, hey, they play some man again. Texas plays a lot of defense, kind of like us. You know, they'll throw some zone in there, but they're pretty much a man principle defense. And I like Gunner against man to man coverage. So we'll see what
I
they
like
got
them
out
deep
there.
ball. They throw a
If
pretty ball.
we able to run
Jeez.
74 plays against Texas, we'll win the game. We're not going to lose a game
See, I agree.
against anybody if we run
I
74
agree.
plays like we did against Mississippi.
Right.
Yep.
I'm with you on that. Let's see what the comments got to say. Let's see
100%.
what the comment. Let's see. Okay, nope. Zayden Walker. Yeah, shout out to Zayden Walker. Got in. He got in for the rest of the backups. Got in. Looked like he was shot out of cannon when he got there. So yeah.
Number 10. Number 10.
You know,
Y'all check him out.
Right, Kirby and Schumann good for late season freshman appearances. Jalen Walker was the same way his true freshman year. Chris Cole last year, you know what I'm saying? Zayden Walker looked like he might be ready for some more snaps now. So Billy Joe Kroger, appreciate you getting in and say y'all will get to him. He's saying that we will get to Arch. Ooh, okay.
The offensive line is not good. The offensive line is
so
not
Billy
great.
Joe, you saying we'll get there. I mean, I know you've been watching. Yeah, I think you're an Alabama fan, but I know you've been watching. You know, sometimes when we get there, we got to send about 6 of them back there now. We ain't been getting home with just 4. How many do you think we're gonna have to send? Because not for nothing. If we don't get home, I do believe Arch can complete some passes. So you know what I'm saying?
Y'all still holding on to that Arch. Well, y'all just gonna hold on to the Arch can complete passes. What you looking at like that?
He can't
What you
complete
looking like
passes.
that for? Yeah, I ain't sold
genius.
yet. I ain't sold.
Let's go, football genius.
Get him,
I
Cal.
ain't sold.
Hey man, that $40 million roster is over. They ain't scared nobody. They ain't dominating nobody yet, man.
I ain't scared, CA.
I hear you.
Listen, Bruce Taylor say if we pressure Manning, we need to get our arms up. He is a tall guy too. If we can't get there, we also need to focus on staying in rush lanes. QBs are stepping up and running wide open on us. Again, I think that goes to what Shawty said. You know, let's say we do a run blitz and we don't have lane discipline and he gets out of the pocket. Now we playing man to man on the back end. That's a big time first down. It's an explosive play. That's what we don't know. So Arch had 358 passing yards against Vandy, Cal. Vandy got
I'm good. I'm glad for him. A lot of guys have 300 some yards against Vandy.
Genesis in the building. He said Arch is suspect. Listen, Arch ain't getting no love in here. Okay.
But that don't be the issue.
It's the truth.
They be suspect against everybody else until they play us. That be the point.
Yeah, but they ain't getting no big plays. They start off good, but
I've been
long as we give up big plays, we good.
I've been riding that. I ain't feeling the Arch thing since 2021. I ain't been feeling it, so I ain't gonna start now.
Right. Black Continuum say Texas does struggle on the road. That is a fact. Black Continuum. They have not played their best ball on the road. Right. Their losses typically come on the road. So Genesis says linebacker play is playing really well. Yes. CJ Allen and Raylan Wilson. Like I said, a lot of times Raylan is the more athletic of the two, but sometimes he don't read his keys all the time and he be in the wrong spot. CJ can read, but
he getting better, coach.
But CJ can read, but he ain't got Raylan's athleticism, so sometimes he can't get there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I need him to
100%.
I think that was Raylan's best game.
Right. I need him to be Voltron and combine them skills and get to the place. So, right. CJ is the best player on the field, and it's not even close. On defense against Mississippi State, he is semifinalist for the Butkus Award.
Was he racing?
Right. He was out there.
He was erasing stuff out there, man.
Hey man, listen, man. Hey man.
Play good against Florida too.
to the wide receiver they had to try to, I guess, crack back on CJ or whatever. CJ just took that dude by 5 yards into the backfield and buried him into the ground. I'm like, man, I went back to the OC say, man, don't ever have me going there at 100. Look like he's about 185 pounds trying to go in there and block CJ.
One thing I would say, man, is like, you know, people who watch our show, shout out to everybody in the comments, but to people who watch our show, if y'all been watching us long enough, we try to be, you know, very, you know, unbiased as we can. We all are Georgia guys, but we try to be as unbiased as we can. And I'm going to say this. I can speak for myself. I can't speak for the panel. I almost did, but I'm going to speak for myself. This is the one season, every complaint that I have had about our team throughout the season has been addressed.
Okay.
Like every complaint I have had has been addressed. It was the offensive coordinator. It was the offensive line coach. It was certain individual players. Like everybody has gotten their shit together, and it's like we are clicking at the right time. We are peaking at the right time. You don't want to peak out in game 1 and 2. You want to peak out, you know what I'm saying, in the season 4. So I'm gonna just say shout out to all the staff and all the players. Every complaint I have had has been addressed or is being addressed.
Right. I agree with that. There is one player that remained nameless. I still need him to get on the bandwagon with addressing these, but I don't know if he can. As a defensive guy, I think you all know who he is. But everything else, you're right. Schumann came out 20.
I thought we dropped names on him.
Coach, you already said Rich.
They dropped the name, man.
Hey, Ja'Cory, we need you to get it together, man. Listen, hey, you played a little bit better. You played a little bit better in that Mississippi State game, but we got Texas coming to the house. We need you to be all the way tightened up this Saturday, man. So, but you're right, Shawty. Glenn Schumann came out, especially last game, but even the game before that, and the defense is looking like it's coming together. We're getting healthy at the right time. You know what I'm saying? That also helps, especially down the stretch. Yep. We wanted a few teams in the nation that got 2 top 15 matchups going down the stretch. So all of that's important. And we definitely, last year, last year we was really hard on Bobo, and this year Bobo has knocked it out the box. I get it. And shout out to Kirby for the halftime comment. He said that was for all after Zach Branch scored on the screen. He said that was all for all you screen haters out there. So shout out to Kirby, man. Keeping it 100.
What Billy Joe talking about?
Let me see. I'm trying to let me get someone see what we got to see. TV say they're not really good. Listen, the one good route run y'all got is number 13. Just because they fast don't mean they good route runs. I'm trying to tell you, they not the 13. He's the one that's got the like. I feel like he y'all best all around wide receiver. I don't know what the guy's name is. It's a white guy. Sorry, but I don't think the other Ringo is just speed. Mosley he all right, but I just don't think they the route runners that create a whole bunch of separation. So but hey, that's how it is. JV, okay, JV, BG. We also had the best coaching on Saturday. I definitely Mississippi State sacked Arch 5 times. Listen, I would love for that to be the Dogs, but hey, with them 2 sacks we got Saturday was we only had 8 coming into the game on Saturday, so them 2 was an anomaly. So let's see what we got. Taft was out versus Vandy and versus UF Muhammad was out, so it wasn't a whole bunch of games. Okay, so to Cal's point, those stats are pretty much legit because it wasn't like they was out in both of the games. So Gunner thrives in man coverage. That is a fact. Like he can play good against zone, but like we know he's not gonna turn the ball over. So sometimes he'll hold the ball so he don't turn it over.
Coverage.
But Gunner love man to man. That's I'm telling you, but Gunner loves man to man, and he gonna eat that up. So
and also gonna say about Gunner too. I like the fact that when we have those one-on-one opportunities, he's giving our guys a chance to go out there and win those 50-50 balls. Right. So I like us to continue doing that when we got one-on-one matchups. I feel like our guys can beat those guys.
Not to your point, Cal, and he's taking shots.
He's taking the shot. Even on some that we don't get, I like the fact that he's throwing it out there and giving 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" guys the opportunity to make plays.
Right. B Drake in the building. Appreciate you getting
And
in. Say great
like
stuff,
Shawty was
fellas.
saying, oh my bad, coach.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
Mhm.
ahead.
Like Shawty was saying, man, that's one of our complaints we had. I'm saying that's one of those things that's been corrected. You can see Gunner not
Yeah.
being so gunshot with the ball. Man, put that ball out there. We got playmakers, man. Put the ball out there. Don't be scared. Don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the ball out there. Let's see what happens. And he's doing that. He's putting the ball. Is what I like about Gunner. He doesn't throw the ball in jeopardy a lot. It's not
Right.
thrown where it's
Mhm.
3 guys that are not wearing our jersey. I don't like that.
Unless
Throw the ball where it's just
inside
one-on-one
route.
where we can make a play.
Right.
He
Right.
had
So
one of those on
Every now and
Saturday, just
again.
one.
so one
Yeah,
thing we
every
will
now and
say
again,
is,
but he threw the
yeah,
ball 30 times.
right. But like
Mhm.
Gunner, one thing about Gunner gonna throw it right to you. You know what I'm saying? He ain't think about protecting
No
you
protection.
from the inside linebacker safety.
Nah, you get your ass knocked off now.
They gonna say, hell, I
Hey,
took them
he
too.
he gonna put it in your
Hunt.
numbers though. He gonna put it in your numbers now. But he ain't worried about that safety.
You ain't gonna
that
have no
safety
choice but to
coming down.
catch it, but you'll get your ass knocked off.
You're gonna get hit anyway in this league, so hell, catch the ball. That's what they bought you in there for.
Right.
You can't save everybody.
Hey, a couple
Next
times
man up.
we seen some of them gator arms out there a couple times.
Exactly, and that ain't gonna pay the bills. Like we can't have that. Like that ain't. Who you gonna blame? You gonna blame the wide out. So they better
Right.
catch the ball anyway. That, it kind of is what it is.
Right.
Coach, the one thing I do want to say before we get out of here, that Mississippi State game plan, I think is something that we can't duplicate. I think that's, if we can execute on defense and create pressure with the linebackers, it makes everything work a whole lot better on the entire side of that defense. If we can run the ball, if we can continue to be nasty in the trenches, man, that offense and Gunner will have a field day against Texas. Again, that $40 million roster ain't scaring me right now. Otherwise, they would have been scaring people before this week. So I'm with Cal. I'm not gonna sit here and be scared of them coming in. I mean, they more than welcome to come in here. It's up to us to just put our best foot forward. We saw what it looks like. That's why we trust Gunner now. We had a good opportunity to see it on the road, 11 o'clock in the morning last Saturday. I think we can transfer, and that will translate into this Texas home game that we got. But we got to execute. That's the major thing. We did a great job, hell of a job of execution on Saturday. And I think that's what's going to be important against Texas because, yeah, they got manpower. We know Archman and under center. They got pros on defense. But if we execute between the hedges, I don't give a damn what they bring. We're going to be ready.
There it is. Billy Joe was
No,
answering
I
our
know.
question
They
right.
ain't good.
Billy Joe was answering our question from earlier about how many to send or how to get to Arch. He was saying send the corner. Now that's one thing that we did do against Texas twice last year. I know we did it in Austin and Dalen Everett was
Dalen made his money.
Right. So that is one way we will get to him. So listen, man, and if we don't get to him, DBs take a note from KJ's book, and if it's fit more than 15 yards down the field, you feel like you can't get back.
Grab that.
Right.
Hold him.
That's a good play, baby. That's a good play. Live to fight
Hell of a play.
Live to fight another day.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Gracious.
That's what we doing
He
now.
was by.
Yep.
He was gone by his.
He'd have been
He was
still
lit
running,
up.
CA.
He was lit up. Yep.
All right, it's that time, man. We over our time, but we're gonna get our score predictions in at the end, like we always do. If you in the chat, still hanging with us, appreciate it. Appreciate everybody that's been here today, man. Watching on Facebook, YouTube, Tailgate Kings Facebook, Fan Addict YouTube, Respect the Heads YouTube, Just My Damn Opinion YouTube. So we're gonna get our predictions in. I think we are 6.5 point favorites in Sanford Stadium Saturday night under the lights. So y'all get y'all comment, people, get y'all score predictions in. All right, First Lady. That's why we call her the First Lady. You know what I'm saying? She already up in here. 34-13. I like that scope. CA was pretty much on it last week. He said we was gonna go to Starkville and run it up on them clowns, and we pretty much did run it up on them clowns. CA, what you got this week?
Man, I said we were going to rush for 250 last week. I should have said the whole 300. I see 27-17, man. I think they'll get a score late and clean it up. But I think this is going to be one of those slow developing games early. Dogs jump out 27-17.
27-17. All right. Black Continuous says 38-17. Like he's on the same page with CA on the defensive side of the ball, holding them to 17. I like it. Bruce Taylor said we're going to maul them 40-21. Woo.
I take it.
I will take it. Cool Cow, what you got, man? What you got? 6.5-point favorites in Sanford.
I like it. I'm looking somewhere like around First Lady said, 34. I'm gonna go like 34-20. I think we handle them. Look for Chris Cole to play that Jalen Walker role this year. Look for that in the game.
All right. B Drake say 35-21. Go Dogs. I'll take it. 2 touchdowns. I definitely take it. Percy getting in here. We appreciate you getting in, Percy. Say 34-23. Okay, still covering that spread with the double-digit lead. JV, what you got on it?
Man, I'm going 30-17.
Ooh, look at you and Billy Joe on the same page. 30-17. That 17 is the thing.
There we
That
go.
defense coming to play. I like that. I definitely like that. Kadara say 46-13. No love for the horse.
Call it, cuz.
Cook 'em. You know what I'm saying? E-Rob, what you got,
I
man?
hear you, KD.
Hey, Coach, I'm sitting here watching the Water Boy. So I'm who gonna be our Bobby Boucher? I'm gonna say number 5 is gonna be our Bobby Boucher on Saturday. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for him to go all straight Water Boy and make some of them plays that Jalen Walker made last year. But Georgia fans, I'm telling you, this is gonna be a blood pressure game. So go and get your damn pills and go ahead and be ready for it. Gonna be 27-23, blood pressure like a mug, but we're gonna win. Go Dogs.
Right.
There we
We'll
go.
take
Go
that.
Dogs.
Go Dogs. So if y'all are bettors out there, E-Rob just say, hey man, don't stay away from those 6.5. But we ain't no professionals, so it's just all for fun. You know what I'm saying?
Nope.
Just to let you know. Shawty, what you got on that score?
Shit, I'm with E-Rob. I kind of like what he said, man. I think it's going to be, this is a game where, I think both teams almost kind of mirror each other. You know what I'm saying? Like both teams want to run the ball, blah, 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 yada, yada. I think it's going to be a tough game. They don't lost 2 games on the road. We great at home. But at the end of the day, I think both teams are peaking. I'm going 27. We don't cover 21 Dogs.
Dogs. Hey, as long as we get the win, it could be by 1 point at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll take it. So I'm with it. Bruce Taylor says Gunner will be SEC player the week after this game. Watch and see. We got you on film, and we got it noted, Bruce Taylor. I like it, though. I'm with Shawty and E-Rob. I think this game, Texas needs this game to stay in the playoff hunt, in my estimation. There's 5 teams in the SEC that's really looking to get in that playoff spot. A couple of them play each other, including us playing Texas. I think we need this spot. So, we need this game as well because, again, I said at the beginning of the show, we're one of the few teams that have 2 top 15 teams left on our schedule. So, from that standpoint, I think it's going to be a battle royale. I agree with CA. I think it's going to be like 27-17, but I actually think it's going to be like a closer game, and then we pull off like in the fourth quarter. But I think it might be some blood pressure moments in this game as well, man. So, but either way, the Dogs coming out on top. Anybody in the comments? We got more people in the comments for a score prediction before we get up out of here. We'll let the panel go around. You got till the end. So, Shawty, tell the people what you got going on. Give them a parting word.
Yeah, man. Obviously, you can find me on Respect the Hedges like tonight on Tuesday nights at 8:00. You can find myself and AP on Respect the Hedges 9:00 tomorrow night. And one last thing I'm gonna say, man, is one thing that really truly scares me about this game is, man, that we always pull away from people on the fourth quarter because I think we're just so much better when it comes to the roster at the end of the day. But I think this is a game where Texas can match our roster. So I don't know if we get to pull away like that. That's what scares me.
Okay.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. JV, what you got for us, man? Parting words for the people.
Hey, listen, man, this is going to be one of these high-profile matchups that we all have wanted between the hedges. I mean, we got them at home, man. We want to see all the fans showing out. We want to see all the camaraderie. We want to see the excitement in between these hedges because Texas coming to town. That's what we want. We want these big-time teams and these coaches to bring their squads in and feeling good. I'm not fearful. I'm not scared. Realistically, I feel some of the calmness I felt all year. And so because of that, man, you're going to find me in Athens on Saturday. And I'm going to be in Athens early. I'm going to be in Athens late. I'm going to be in Athens all day long. hanging out with my brothers.
Let's go. Shit.
Hanging out with E and getting with the mayor, Mr. Corey Allen over at the Bourbon Club. Listen, man, we're going to be having a great time.
Yep.
Y'all come down there, man. Y'all come down there ready to be some dogs. Cause we're gonna be some dogs in that building. Shout out to your coach. You coming down, coach?
I will be in the building.
That's
I
what we talking
will
about.
be there. I said I'm gonna try to pace myself.
Hey, don't pace.
Ain't but
Don't
one
pace.
pace, baby.
Somebody will wake you up.
Balls to the wall, baby.
Somebody will wake you up, coach.
Oh, he said ball to the
But nah,
ball.
man,
Hey, let's go.
That's all we got.
nah, but I was
You
pretty much
play
finished,
like you
coach. I
practice.
just want,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, absolutely. I was just letting everybody know, man. Hey, of course, we appreciate everybody. The folks who've been tuning in and the folks who just tuned in tonight. We appreciate y'all showing up tonight, man, because we enjoy doing this, and we do this for all of y'all who tuning in. This is something that we love to do, so appreciate y'all.
Right. That's right, man. All cool cow. Tell the people
Yep.
something.
Yeah, just want to say shout out to the fans. I too will be in Athens. Should I be somewhere? I'm gonna find CA. I'm gonna hit the Bourbon Club. I'm gonna be ready to get it. It's a big time game. I'm excited, and just want to say shout out to the fans, everybody that listens, comes in and checks us out every week. We appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? We love the support. And let's just do it, man. Let's have a good weekend. Let's party down in Athens this weekend.
That's right. E-Rob, what you got for him?
Man, I just want to echo what everybody has just said. I will be in Athens. Listen, man, the reason why we do this is for the fans, and this is what I get. I'm tired usually by the time we start the show, but man, when these fans start commenting, it perks me up, man, because they're as excited about Georgia football as I am. Listen, if you are in Athens, please come holla at a player. Come holla at all of us. We're gonna be there. Come have a drink with your boys. Because it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna blow the roof off that mother about 7:30. Let's go. I ain't say it. Y'all thought I was gonna say it. I ain't say it though.
I'm gonna hit y'all with the Marcus Stroud. I'm gonna be gone by game time. It'll be too cold for your wife.
CA, tell the people something, man. Let them know the CA got the official deets on the location at least where we're gonna be.
Like I say, man, Morris Hall is the tailgate. There's actually a Morris Hall dorm. We're right next to it in case you want to just do your Google Maps thing and find us. Parking's going to be your issue. But if you get there, bring a bottle of bourbon. Don't just show up empty-handed like you just, happy to be there. Everybody else, we got our spots reserved. But I need you to show up like you've been somewhere before and bring your bottle of bourbon and the chair to sit down. Otherwise, food and drink will all be in tow. I promise you, we're gonna be there to watch every game on TV. Bulldog Bourbon Club, Morris Hall tailgate. Get there early and take these shots with us all day long. We'll see who can make it to kickoff as far as that 7:30 Georgia Texas situation. But we're gonna all try.
Hey, we're gonna give our best effort. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all get the Athens, man. Morris Hall Bourbon Club tailgate, man. Catch former wide receiver Corey Allen, former wide receiver Shawty Parker, former tight end Jabari Johnson, former DB Eric Robinson. And listen, man, the AKA the football genius, the coolest fan in the land. He will be in the building, fam. He will be there. If you want to talk to him in person, he will be there. So y'all make sure y'all get in there in the building, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun, man. Shout out to everybody that got in the comments. The comments was jumping before the intro was even finished. So we appreciate that, man. We appreciate the love that y'all show us, because that's why we like to do this thing, man. So listen, Dogs taking on Texas, night game in Athens, under the lights. That's what we want. So as always, remember to respect these hedges and go Dogs.
Go Dogs.
Go Dogs.